my name's John, and I'm Moka's dad. That is one of our pets, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, okay, about our pets. I'll show you lots of pictures, but first I want to kind of connect it to our theme, right? What's your unit of inquiry right now? Yes. Who we are, yeah. Maybe we could turn it off for a second so I can see. Thanks. Okay, who we are. So who are we, I wonder. If we take a look at everything in the world, I think we'd have two types of stuff. I'm stretching the theme a bit here, but I hope that's okay. Okay, if we take everything in the whole world and we put it into two groups like this, I think over here we've got living things. Okay, these are the living things. And over here we've got all the other things. That's right, all the other things in the world. So what kind of things are not living things? Yes, Moka.
Huh?
What? Refrigerators? Yeah, we got things in our houses. What else do we have that's not living? Yes.
A board.
A board? Yeah, all kinds of things like that. Yeah.
No.
What? Oh, you want to pick them? Okay. So you want to pick someone? What else?
Sarah. Table.
Tables, yeah. Okay, all the stuff in our house. And what do you think about like rocks? Would they be in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, rocks would be in there. And maybe the whole planet itself, right? That would all be in there, right? All the things that aren't alive. Okay, what about the things that are alive? What's alive? Do you want to pick someone?
Yes.
Not just your friends, right?
No, all of them.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
Anthony. Moka.
Moka, yes, Moka's alive. That's right, Moka's alive. And Moka and you and everybody here and me, we're all people, right? So we're over here. We're over here. Yeah, that's who we are, right? We're living things, right? What else is alive that's not people?
So, toilet.
Toilet's alive? I think the toilet might be over here, right? What else? What else?
Death. Reptiles.
Reptiles, yeah. Reptiles are over here. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I'm going to talk about today. So I think if we put people here, these would be all the animals, right? And that includes reptiles, right? So reptiles are over here and people are over here, right? Are people animals? Yes.
No.
No?
Yes.
Yes? Who says yes? Yeah, we are. We're animals too, right?
What?
Yeah. It's true.
We are not animals.
Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, we were kind of. Okay. So over here. You're right. We're in the same family with monkeys, but that doesn't mean we can act like monkeys, right?
We can.
Okay. No, we can, but we shouldn't. Not at school, right? Not at school. Okay. So we're in the group with the reptiles and the monkeys and all the other living things. Okay, yeah, please tell me when it's time. Okay. Okay. And then what's over here? What else is alive that is not an animal? Okay.
Plants.
Plants, that's right. So I think when we talk about who we are, we've got to talk about all this other stuff too, because we're all kind of connected in a way, right? Because we're all alive, right? So there's all these plants, and there's all these animals, and then there's animals like us too, right? Okay, so today I'm going to talk about our pets, and Moka's going to help. Do you want to introduce the pets there by reading that?
Yes.
Okay. FaceTime.
The tradition is taking care of pets. We can't have dogs or cats in our building, so we have reptiles and amphibians. We have to, no, but I can't tell because
You can show pictures at the same time. Oh, okay, we can do that. So should we show the pictures?
yes.
Okay, please. Or we can pull the screen down. No. Okay, do you want them to guess what that is?
Yes.
See if they know. So who knows what that is? Okay, let's try over here.
No, I want.
Okay, you
But
can,
it's okay, I'm not.
you can say if it's true or not. And I'll pick the people this time, okay? Okay, you can pick the people. Well, he got a good answer.
Okay, then I'm not.
Is it a lizard?
It,
Well, it's a kind of lizard, right? Can you tell us what kind?
a bearded
Bearded dragon.
gecko.
Yeah, it's a gecko, which is a kind of lizard, right? And these are kind of interesting because they've got kind of sticky fingers, so they can climb up the glass and things. So if we were in a really hot country, they'd be just like crawling around the wall of the school, maybe. Okay? All right, what else? What else do we have? Next one.
Next. Are there more?
Oh.
Crystal. I have a question for the first one. Okay. Can you tell the name?
Oh, what's the names of our geckos? You said it was Gemma and Gemma? Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that one is called Gemma. And we have another one called Gemma. Those are the names that Moka gave them.
No, but I want to ask you, what type is this?
What
It's a
type?
gecko, but what type?
This is called a crested gecko. Good question. And it's called crested because it's got these little bumps here. Right? See those bumps? They go all the way down his back like that. Or her back, I'm not sure. Crested is kind of like something that's on top of something. It sticks out. So it's kind of like these. Sometimes they call this an eyelash gecko. Can you see why?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like eyelashes, doesn't it? But it's also a crest. It's actually, it's not soft like hair, right? Okay, next one. Okay. Okay, what are these?
Mototaka. A turtle.
A turtle. Well, it's so close. Does anybody know another name for this?
Sea turtle. Turtle. Mingser. Yuki.
Tortoise, that's right. Do you know that there's 2 or 3 different kinds of turtles in the world? So this is a kind of turtle, but we call these ones tortoises because they live on land.
But we have.
Yeah, we have 3 of them. And they don't live in the water. So the little ones that live in the water and always swimming at the aquarium and places like that, those are turtles. Yeah, those are aquatic turtles is what we say because they're in the water. Okay, but these ones are called tortoises because they live on land. They're land turtles. Right?
I want to say what are their names.
Okay.
Which one is Corey?
Corey is this one.
Is this Martina?
Yeah, that's Martina.
And this one is Sasha.
Yeah, Sasha. Sasha is a Russian tortoise, so we gave him a Russian name. Okay, next one.
Next picture.
Those are the geckos again. Okay, that's another picture of the geckos. They're kind of lined up there on the vine. Okay, maybe we should see another one. Oh, can't open this file. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I wanted to talk about, I wonder why it changed into a different kind of file. Okay, I guess we can skip that one. And maybe the next one is going to be the same too. That's too bad. Oh, what was that? What are those?
The gecko's camouflage. Poison dart.
Ooh, you're exactly right, okay? I think maybe everybody thought they were frogs based on their shape, right? But these are, no? Okay, well they are frogs. And in fact, they're called poison dart frogs. And that's kind of a funny name, isn't it?
No.
No, it's not a funny name? Okay, okay. Well, they're called poison dart frogs.
Because they have poison.
That's right. Their skin, they're beautiful, right? I think they're really cool colors. Yeah, okay, anyway. I think they're very colorful and beautiful, but from their skin comes a little bit of poison. And so if you're a hunter and you live in the jungle where they live, you can take your darts, you know, like a hunting dart. You know what that is? They get a long tube like this, and they put a little sharp dart inside, like a dartboard, right? And they put it inside. A dart, it's a little sharp thing that they throw through the air or flies through the air.
It's like a bow and arrow.
It is. It's kind of like a little tiny arrow, right? And they put it in this long tube, and you go, and it shoots out, and it gets the animal you're trying to catch. But they take these, and they rub the point on the frog like that to get a little bit of poison, and then it kills the animal. That's how they hunt. Okay? So that's where the name poison dart frog came from. But one more thing I want to say, and then Moka could say something. One other thing is that when you take them out of the wild, when you take them out of the jungle, and you keep them in a cage, they're not poisonous anymore. Yeah, so they're safe now. So they're not going to hurt us, right? I wouldn't want dangerous pets around, right? You wanted to say that? Oh, okay. You want to say that? You can say that. Okay, sorry. Anyway, when you take them out of the jungle, they eat different foods, right? Okay. What do you think they eat? Grass? No, they don't eat grass. Yeah, they don't eat plants at all, actually. No kind of plants. What would they eat?
A bee.
Bee?
A bee.
Maybe. They might eat a bee if they could catch one. But these are actually really, really small. They're like that big.
Fly. The fly.
Well, it
No,
is.
don't say.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, they little tiny fruit flies.
Like-
Little tiny fruit flies,
like
right?
This one.
Yeah, really.
Or this flies don't come inside.
Well, these kind of flies, even though they're called flies, they don't fly. So I can keep them in a little case like this, and I just shake some out into the cage, and then they kind of walk around, and these guys go rip, rip with their tongue to catch them.
Yeah,
that's
but
right.
there's
They do
none
that.
of them on your couch or something.
No, because they can't fly to get out, so they all stay in the cage.
Yeah, but you can't really feed them, and they won't be poisonous anymore, probably because the flies can't enter a home. And plus, I think they're pretty hard to spot since you know they're flies. Yeah, they're pretty small.
Well, yeah, they're very, very small. Yeah. But because those are different from the bugs that they eat in the jungle, they lose their poison. So it's safe to keep them. But still, we don't touch them very much. You know why?
Yes.
Why?
Because, like, we have a little things on our hands, so if we touch them, they will be sick.
That's right. See, amphibians, which are different from reptiles, right? Reptiles are the lizards and the geckos, right? And snakes and things like that. And the amphibians are like frogs, and maybe you know newts or salamanders. Yeah, you know those? They have very sensitive skin. So if we touch them, even though our hands are pretty clean, we have natural oils in our skin. And that goes on to them, and that's not good for them. So we really shouldn't touch them. So in the wild, they're poisonous to us, but at home, we're kind of poisonous to them. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Okay, should we see another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
There's the gecko again, up close. And you can see the crest, right? Looks like an eyelash. Okay.
What is that big one?
What else? Oh, what's that?
It's the gecko. You can't say, you can't say. She's like, you can't say. Mike.
Can you go back?
Yes.
To the gecko again?
More back.
Go back.
More back. More. Here. So if I know how you know it's a tortoise or a turtle.
Oh, good question.
Because turtles go inside the water, so they have fins instead of fingers. But tortoises have fingers, so that's how you know if it's a tortoise or a turtle.
That's exactly right. You can see them right here. You see those? They're kind of like claws, right? For walking or for digging. What are you doing? What is that? Okay. Yeah, you're exactly right. And if this was a water turtle, it would have like webbed feet, right? Like a duck or something, right? For swimming. That's exactly right. Well, the tortoise, do you want to show them to them?
But they already know.
Oh, yeah, you showed it already, right? Yeah, we made that at a reptile show.
Yeah.
Okay, should we go back to where we were? Okay. So what was that one? What was that? Is it
Look, wait, don't say Susan. Leah.
A lizard? Well, you're close. It looks like a lizard, doesn't it? It's a lizard shape. But you see it's kind of halfway in the water? What could that be?
Shark.
Oh, it's not a gecko, but you're right. It looks kind of like a gecko, doesn't it? This is a tough one, maybe.
I know.
Amane.
A what?
Is that a tadpole?
A tadpole. Well, that's a good guess too, because tadpoles live in the water, don't they? Yeah, it's not a tadpole, but that's a good idea.
Nico.
What did you say?
Can I say?
One more time?
Nico.
I forgot. Okay, that's all right.
Mire.
Bearded dragon. It's not a bearded dragon. We would know a bearded dragon because it would have a big long beard like me.
No, you can't tell them.
Okay, I will. Pictures of the bearded dragon.
Caleb.
Oh, you are so close. So close.
Mingson.
I have a question. Are you really tired if you have this much pets?
Yeah, I'm a little tired. Yeah, you're right.
But
Because
you're
it
a
takes a long
teacher,
time to
too.
take care of them. That's true. I'm a teacher too. So,
What?
So I don't. So I'm extra tired.
Anthony.
Oh, you're so close. It's very close to a salamander. That's right. It's a newt. Yeah, and newts and salamanders are almost the same thing.
What's a newt?
Well, it's like a salamander. It lives.
What's a salamander?
Well, hold on. I'll explain. Okay. This is called a newt, and it lives mostly in the water and sometimes on land, which means it's an amphibian, like a frog or like a salamander. The difference is, I think, that a salamander lives in the water just sometimes, and it lives on land quite often too. But this is kind of the opposite. It lives mostly in the water and sometimes on land. And this one, we can't really see it well, but it's called a fire-bellied newt because its belly is like a bright red spots on it. Yeah, it's too bad we can't see it better. But
I can see it.
You can see it? Oh, that's
Black and red.
okay.
Yeah,
Black and red. That's right.
Big dots.
Yeah, so it's kind of
It's
cool.
like a ladybug.
Like a ladybug, kind of.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
But it's much more longer.
Yeah, they swim around and they do cool stuff.